and welcome to a very special evening event. Hex decided, as we were talking about Schrodinger's Technomancer last time, that Hex wanted to do, air quotes, whatever was possible to attempt to save the Technomancer. So tonight, we gonna get crazy, and we're gonna see about saving said Technomancer.
You make that sound so ominous.
Yo, you don't even know, man.
Save the Technomancer, save the world.
Probably not. Technomancer's a terrible terrorist, so um, it probably actually dooms the world, which I guess from a neo-anarchist point of view actually saves the world. So yes, yes, let's go with that.
Um, we're still gonna go with no.
Okay.
Wait, there?
Um, if memory serves, when last we left off, everybody was talking to the doctor. He had decided that he can't actually continue with his line of work based upon the fact that the subject was actually an alive person. So good on him for having something that resembles morals. You guys were going to hand him over to Evo, I believe it was, and then um, that left you with the body itself, of which he was willing to do the euthanization thing. Hex has it in her mind that I don't know. Hex, what is in Hex's mind?
Um, well, Hex knows there's a person attached, and Hex is like certain there's something that can be done, something to help the situation, something to like potentially fix the person. Because in theory, Hex is assuming that if she were in that situation and there was something possible to be done to like help her, she would much prefer that first, or at least an attempt at that first, rather than just going straight to quote unquote the final solution.
And worst comes to worst, if you fix her and she still wants to the final solution, she can do that on her own terms, and your hands are clean.
I'm going to vote against the final solution.
Yeah, let's not do that. I'm not sure
Okay,
that
can
would
we
be such
talk
a good
a
idea.
Sue
permanent
still isn't
solution?
isn't allowed to talk about that.
We are very sensitive about this.
Gotcha.
Can we talk maybe a permanent solution? I guess.
Last resort.
Is that
You
better?
got it. So, um, what is Hex's plan, and how does Hex want to communicate that to the team?
Okay, so
And here's
question.
a here's another question: Is would you guys want to be doing this that night, or would you want to be doing it in a situation where Dante is also present, or the Doctor?
That's a good
Isn't it a
question.
little
It's more
weird
like
if we just arbitrarily exclude Dante?
Well, it was one of those things like you guys just went to the Johnson, you had this conversation, you came up with these plans, and then the last thing to do was decide what to do with the person. So,
well, the assumption is it's going to take Hex a day or so to try and figure out what she wants to do to try and help this person,
okay,
to try and find like solutions. So that may give us a little time to potentially rope Dante in
Well,
for a
don't
crazy
worry about me.
idea.
If you guys want to do it that night, I'm cool just sitting and listening. So,
this right here is where we
You
cash
have
in
been
on
roped
the
in, Dante.
this is where we cash in on some of that trust. In that, trust me, it's gonna be good. So no, it's
Wait a second. No, rewarding trust is when it's going to be good because we trust you. Cashing in on trust is when you abuse the trust that we placed in you.
well,
I'm just picturing Bamce like putting on fingerless driving gloves and flipping down the aviators. It's gonna be good.
all you need to know is I wear glasses, so therefore all glasses are Oh, I need prescription aviators and just wear them all the time. It's like, yeah, I wear my sunglasses at night. They're a prescription.
And they're transition, so I
Exactly.
can still see.
Yep. Perfect. Um, yeah. So Hex, you can take a day or so and try to figure things out. Um, how do you try to figure things out?
That is a good question because I'm assuming just posting this on the Matrix would not be a good idea.
It's an idea.
So, like, one of the sprites has a power like watermark or tag? Doesn't that allow me to leave a message in the resonance?
You could.
Usually?
I tell you what. Roll me your resonance plus software, and let's see if you can establish a connection just from uh, oomping it.
Wow, you cut out for a second. See if I can establish a connection of.
Of
I
just
mean,
like, because if memory serves, she kind of withdrew from you, so put up some emotional and psychological barriers, that kind of thing, and see if you can just kind of force your way through to reestablish that connection and talk to her.
okay. Software is 4,
Hmm.
so I will be rolling 9 dice.
How much edge did you have left, by the way?
1 point.
Okay.
I know that doesn't sound very good, does it?
I'll just keep. No, no. You took a day or so. You can have regained a point of edge.
Sweet. That bumps me back up to my max of 2 now.
Yeah.
Somebody had to shoot me with a bullet.
Yo, you pissed off a sniper in a situation you knew there was a sniper in play. Okay, so with 6 hits, you can kind of like push through some of the um, just not quite noise in like the way the Matrix has noise, but this is just kind of feels almost thick and muddy. Um, it's kind of hard to I'm going to use the term see, but you're not actually using your eyes. You're just kind of brain is interpreting data in a way that is familiar to you as a person. Um, and you can see a little bit of a dim white light, and you can feel a little bit of warmth from it.
So, like, I'm gonna, I guess, call out to her
Sure. Um,
and see if she responds.
you will hear a faint hello. Maybe too faint. She says hello.
Oh, okay, you cut out. I was like,
I
what?
didn't cut out. I dropped the tone of or the volume of my voice, and you just didn't pick up on my artistic acting skills.
Oh, okay, so subtle. Um, I feel like, um, we're gonna try and see if we can't search the matrix, maybe go deep and see what we can find to kind of help you.
The the light flickers a little bit, grows a little bit brighter. How long has it been?
Mhm. I'm gonna go. If we can, we'll see if we can take you with us, maybe.
So cold.
So Hex is gonna go. I am kind of a little new to this, so if you have any ideas on where to start, you know, that might help.
Damn. Um,
It's bad asking a person in trouble for help.
right? So she'll just repeat. It's so cold.
Well, I know we're gonna try and reconnect you with your meat.
You you feel warm though. You got anything
So
after she says that?
Hex is gonna go. Well, it'll be warmer in your meat. Do you have any ideas on how to help?
The
Any ideas on where to start, where to look?
the light begins to grow a little bit brighter, and you feel a little bit of a tug. It's so cold here. You feel so warm.
Just give her a hug.
Give her your life.
This being Bamce, I feel very. I feel like this could be
Right.
very bad.
Oh.
Or it's somebody who's been in isolation for at least 2 months, who's finally interacting, quote unquote, physically with somebody for the first time.
I don't know. Normally I'd be okay with that, but this being Bamce, I'm gonna kind of be iffy on that. Sounds so good.
The light grows a little bit brighter, and the tug gets a little bit stronger.
You're, oh, you're making me want to push her away, Bamce, because I don't know if I can trust that, but I
Yeah.
don't want to be a douche and
You can't
push her away.
you can't trust it getting even brighter and even stronger. It's so warm.
No, no, I can't. That's. Mm.
Separate
Oh, you
yourself from
suck.
yourself and Hex.
You suck, Bamce.
I don't suck.
You suck.
I mean, the sucking that's going on right here is the feeling you get of this light trying to pull you in. Could you go ahead and
I'm
roll me
going
your
to
resonance plus willpower?
say, oh, I'm going to regret this. Hex is going to extend her hand out to try and, walk her back, I guess.
Sure. Can
Oh,
you,
I'm going to regret this.
can you roll your resonance plus willpower?
Bamce, you still suck.
I do not suck. I told you guys to
Oh,
buckle the fuck up.
You have
that
that.
does not
You have that edge.
You have
bode well for me. Yeah, I
you have two.
feel like I may need to spend a point of edge because this looks bad.
Just buckle in and go for the ride, man. Save the edge.
Just close your eyes. It'll all be over shortly.
Oh, Bamce, you suck.
Just let it happen.
This is like creepy serial killer stuff that like gets people dead.
Close your
Full
eyes and
success.
think of
Something.
England.
I
Something like
feel a
that.
little more comfortable with that.
That's good. So you you reach forward your hand tentatively towards this light, and you're gonna feel physical contact as a slim feminine arm reaches forward and kind of grabs you around the forearm in like one of those Kevin Sorbo Hercules handshakes,
Nice.
and then you're gonna feel pulled right into this light.
Now, like, pulled into it, like, all the way into it, like, only a little bit.
Like if you were in your meat body, it would be lifting you bodily from your feet, pulling you off of your feet and into the corona of the star or whatever the um you know what I'm talking about.
The event
Slowly
horizon.
bit.
What's that?
The event horizon
Sure. I don't know if that's the actual thing I
of
don't
a
want, but
of a black hole.
uh
Point of no return.
black hole but full of white light and all of that good stuff. So white light, grab, pull, whoosh.
Hold on, I got a text from work. Give me a second.
No. Dramatic timing.
I know I'm killing it on her.
If they're calling in, you better tell them you can't come in, you've died, you've gone into the light.
Officer down. Security officer down. Leave me alone.
Security monitor.
Okay,
Ready? Alright.
I'm back.
White light,
Okay,
grab, pull.
like, I'm going to have to ask for him. Like, hold on, let me get some friends and see what we can come up with to help you. Okay?
Alright, you're gonna feel the sensation of falling. And then falling.
Okay.
And then falling.
Like, does this feel more normal, Matrix type stuff, or does this feel like weird?
This is on the weirder side. You're, you know, attempting, well, you thought you were attempting to connect with somebody who is legally dead. So I'm pretty sure all normal rules of the Matrix are right out the window.
Okay. So as long as I'm not like, descending into hell or something, I think I'll be okay.
Well, you don't know where you're going, but you know when you're gonna feel your body kind of stop.
Hera,
Like stop falling or stop.
Hera, Hera, wake up.
Hera.
What?
Hera, wake up. You fell. You'll feel a gentle shake on you.
I'm gonna look over.
What does Hera
Kinda
see?
There is a woman in a red cloak and reddish leather armor, black hair, sword on her hip, long bow across her back, kneeling on the ground next to you.
X is gonna look over. Where's this? Like, where am I?
Where are you? You're in the forest. We're on our way, on our quest.
Wait, what quest?
The quest. You agreed to go on a quest to help save my sister. Did you really hit your head that hard when you fell?
I was falling for a while.
Well, why don't we get you standing up?
I'm gonna try and stand up.
So at this point, if everybody in the chat could go ahead and click that link that I just posted and buckle the fuck up.
I'm afraid.
Click the link.
Wait, you just dropped a link in here for the roll 20.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if my phone will do that.
Well, click it on your
Yeah,
computer.
my computer does not run Discord.
Your computer does not run Discord?
My computer,
have
it's
that on
ancient. It does not run Discord.
Okay. I will ship you the link on Roll20 so that you can get to it from there.
Okay.
Yeah, I know, that's sad. I'm playing the hacker and I have like the most ancient and outdated computer.
Right?
Escapism and wish fulfillment.
You're also a Japanese girl, so you know.
Oh, she might not be right now.
That's what I was thinking.
Yeah.
She's apparently a Greek goddess.
So go ahead and check your Roll20 pages, Hex, or as the case may be, Hera for this evening.
Oh,
I send it to your Roll20 account.
Can you put that in chat for me too?
In Discord chat, or you need it sent to you on Roll20?
Roll 20.
Oh my god.
Ah, somebody else has the ancient computer. Oh, okay. It's called Buckle the Fuck Up. Okay, then.
Yeah, buckle the fuck up. We're going on an adventure. Send private message.
Okay.
Alright, good. There's a hex. So, I'm gonna... So as you kind of get to your feet there, Hex or Hera or whatever is going on, you can see that there's 3 other... It's weird. They look kind of like how Data would look if it was disjointed and stuff. You kind of shake your head to clear your vision a little bit, and you get an impression about these bits of data or whatever they are. If you could go ahead and read the thing that I should have popped up in front of you on the table.
On which table?
On the buckle the fuck up table. You can throw the shadow walking table away for the night.
Okay, the Buckle the Fuck Up table. All I see on there is 3 sets of rolls and okay, there we go.
There you
There
go.
we go. There we go. Pop back up. Good job, Bamce.
Yep. So what I want you to do is think of each of your character's friends. We're going to stick to the ones that are present. And
Okay.
tell me which of these numbers Hex feels describes that friend.
Oh, this is fun. Okay, so let me read this.
Yep, I'll do a quick reading of it while actually I guess I can give this to all you guys. All right. The poems say an adventurer's life is all open road and the glory of coin and combat. The tales told in every farm hand filled in have to have some ring of truth to them, don't they? The songs to inspire peasantry and royals alike, to soothe the savage beast or drive men to a frenzy, have to come from somewhere. Enter the bard, you with your smooth tongue and quick wit, the teller of tales and singer of songs. It takes a mere minstrel to retell a thing, but a true bard to live it. Strap on your boots, noble orator, sharpen that hidden dagger and take up the call. Someone's got to be there fighting shoulder to shoulder with the goons and the thugs and the soon-to-be heroes. Who better than you to write the tale of your own heroism? Number 2 is the lands are a god-forsaken mess. They're lousy with the walking dead, beasts of all sorts, and the vast unnatural spaces between safe and temple-blessed civilizations. It is a godless world out there, and that is why it needs you. Bringing the glory of your god to the heathens isn't just your nature, it's your calling. It falls to you to proselytize. I don't know what that word is, actually.
Proselytize.
Okay,
Proselytize.
okay, because I was reading that as like some conjugation of prostitution, and it was not gonna go well.
Kind of.
With sword and mace and spell to cleave deep into the witless heart of the wilds and plant the seed of divinity there. Some say that it is the best to keep God close to your heart. You know that it's rubbish. God lives at the edge of a blade. Man,
I'm
you got your
thinking.
choices already?
Not yet. I'm still reading and still thinking.
No problem. Cast your eyes around the fire. What has brought you to these people? Stinking of the dust and sweat of the city. Perhaps it is a kindness. Do you protect them as a mother bear watches over her cubs? Are they your pack now? Strange brothers and sisters you have. Whatever your inspiration, they could certainly fail without your sharp senses and sharper claws. You are you are of the sacred spaces. You are born of soil and will wear the marks of her spirits upon your skin. You may have had a life before. Maybe you were a city dweller like them, but not now. You've given up that static shape, listening to your allies pray to their carved stone gods and polish their silver shells. They speak of the glory, and they'll find back in the festering town you left behind them. Their gods are children, their steel is false protection. You walk the old ways, you wear the pelts of the earth itself. You take your share of the treasure, but will you ever walk as one of them? Only time will tell.
Okay, so it sounds like number 3 is a druid.
You're not
And
supposed to be guessing
because-
classes. You're supposed to be telling me which one of these numbers fits which one of your character's friends.
Okay, so out of all of them, I'm going to say Jet is probably going to fit number 3 for right now. Because in Hex's mind, he's the strongest, most like primal. Like when things get tough, he's the one that just comes in there and just starts just
Yep.
beating people up, just hand to hand and whatever he's got to do.
Did you read through all of them?
No, so far I'm just at a couple. You've
Sure.
got 7 of them.
Yep. Okay.
So far,
you
that's what I'm
keep reading.
thinking.
Pay no attention to me. I'll keep reading
okay,
to the
I'm
people
sorry.
who may be listening to this, so that they don't have 10 minutes of silence. It's a thankless job, living day to day by your armor and the skill of your arm to dive heedlessly into danger. They won't be playing golden horns for you. Bleh. They won't be playing golden horns for the time you took the knife to the ribs for them in the bar back in Bucksburg. No flock of angels to sing of the time you would drag them, still screaming from the edge of the pits of madness. No, forget them. You do this for the guts and the glory, the scream of battle and the hot, hot blood of it. You are a beast of iron. Your friends may carry blades and forge steel, but fighter, you are steel. While your traveling companions might moan about their wounds over a campfire in the wilderness, you bear your scars with pride. You are the wall. Let every danger smash itself to nothing on you. In the end, you will be the last one standing. These city-born folk you travel with, have they heard the call of the wolf, felt the winds and the howl of the bleak deserts of the east? Have they hunted their prey with bow and knife like you? Hell no. That's why they need you. Guide, hunter, creature of the wilds. You are these things and more. Your time in the wilderness may have been solitary until now, but the call of some greater thing, call it fate if you like, has cast your lot with these folks. Brave they may be, powerful and strong too, but you know the secrets of the spaces between, though. Without you, they'd be lost. Blaze a trail through the blood and dark. You've heard them, sitting around the campfire, bragging about this battle or that, about how their gods are smiling on your merry band. You count your coins and smile to yourself. This is the thrill above all. Sure, they give you lip for all the times you've snuck off alone, but without you, who among them wouldn't have been dissected by a flying guillotine or poisoned straight to death by some ancient needle trap? So let them complain. When you've done with all this delving, you'll toast their heroes' graves from your castle full of gold. Not the laws of men or the rule of some petty tyrant. Bigger, better rules. You drop something, it falls. You can't make something out of nothing. The dead stay dead, right? Oh, the things we tell ourselves to feel better about these long, dark nights. We spent so very long poring over these tomes of yours. The experiments that nearly drove you mad and all botched summonings that endangered your very soul. For what? For power? What else is there? Not just the power of king and country, but the power to boil a man's blood in his veins, to call thunder out of the sky and churn of the rotting earth, to shrug off the rules of the world we hold so dear. Let them cast their sidelong glances.
Okay, I think I have my choices.
Okay.
Okay, Dante, I think, is going to be number one. Jet is going to be probably number 4. And Sue is probably going to be number 3.
You good? Final answers?
I think so, yeah. Now, am I picking one for myself or no?
No, you don't need to pick one. See, you are going to play by different rules.
Oh, that's fun.
You're a technomancer. This is full of bullshit.
Yay. That's good or horrible.
Alright, so you said number 1 was going to be Dante.
Yeah, go ahead and pop that up.
Is Dante JT or is John?
Yeah, JT.
Alright.
I'll change that up real quick.
There you go. There's your character sheet, Mr. Mr. Bard.
It doesn't actually give me anything.
Does it have a little character sheet button you can click to the top middle?
Yeah, I'll try it again. Oh, it's just blank. It says bio and info, but doesn't have anything.
Make sure that I... How about now?
Nope, just a blank sheet. Or not even a sheet, just a blank page.
Alright, let me see if I can... The rest of these will work out properly. Alright, Sue is
Maybe
number
reload.
30. Oh god, I'm ruining everything on my end.
Things have gotten so weird that even Bamce's
Oh.
GM powers have gone to hell.
That's because you pass him off to Dante for a session or two. He's atrophied.
Sue, did you get that thing that showed up?
Druid gear choice.
Yep, did you get the character sheet as well?
Just as bio and info.
Can you click the thing that says character sheet next to it, or does it not say that?
Doesn't say anything. It's just a bio and info tab.
God damn it. Hold on. Let me see this.
There's been a glitch in the Matrix.
There has. How about now?
Now there's something that says character next to bio and info, but my gear choice is before it.
Okay. You can click off the gear choice thing and click on the other thing and see if you click on that character sheet and see if that fixed it.
I have what appears to be a character sheet for an elven druid.
Okay.
Yeah, I've got mine too now.
Alright, so I figured it out. Evan. Save changes. Boom.
Guessing I can just close Chummer with Dante in it.
Yep. You won't be needing that where we're going.
Fucking Dungeon World.
Fuck you.
Oh, I got fighter gear choices now.
Yep. You are apparently a fighter in Hex's eyes.
Am I a fighter bard? Or are we just carrying the joke over to this game too?
Did I give you the wrong thing?
Well, you gave Dante bard and then you gave Dante fighter when Evan should be the fighter.
I have fighter.
Evan, it says Evan should be fighter.
I just got the fighter gear choice. Never mind.
Oh god, you guys are messing with me when I'm trying to do cool stuff.
Sorry.
I don't have any gear choice,
Alright.
and also I see different. I see a bunch of different choices for like race and
Oh god.
and alignment and that sort of thing. So I'm not sure
Alright,
what I should pick.
so here's what we're gonna do. If you guys are able to open up the character sheets, they'll have the basic moves for the different classes that you guys have been assigned. You guys will need to pick an alignment. All of the alignment-based things are in there, so just pick one and then try to do that thing throughout the course of the rest of the evening. You guys can pick a race, and then if you guys have a move that requires input from you, I put a little question mark to the front of it. So here on the Bard, it has Bardic Lore. You can click the little box, and it'll open up a bunch of text. Those of you should have gotten gear choices because there are some gear things that you can pick and choose.
How do you call that back up after you've clicked off of it?
In the upper right hand corner, there's like above the chat box, there's the two chat bubbles. There's one that looks like a newspaper thing. It's got when you click on that, it'll bring up things that should say your characters, and then the gear choice thing, and you should be able to edit it.
Ah.
Okay.
How do
So
I select them?
you should be able to just click in the box and edit it.
Do I get a gear sheet?
Oh god, what are you? You're the fighter?
Yeah.
Oh. That's what you... Okay. That's where I screwed that up and got you guys backwards. Alright, there. You should have a gear sheet now.
Yep.
Alright, so I'm going to take our first break here. You guys get a couple minutes to look over, make those choices. Somebody did call out Dungeon World. Yes, we are going on an epic Dungeon World adventure for the evening. Because what better way to get completely crazy? You guys can go nuts and embrace all of the ridiculous tropes and stuff that you want to. The only person here who isn't any actual serious threat of anything going wrong is, well, Hex. So, Hex, don't die.
Oh, thanks. I appreciate that.
So,
All confidence in me and stuff. Also, was I supposed to get a character sheet?
You got a character sheet so that you could auto roll some stuff.
Yeah, no, my character sheet's not on there. It just says bio and info, and it's
Yep.
blank.
Boom.
There it goes.
Fixed it. Sorry.
Hey, it's a character sheet. Yay.
Yeah. Your moves are technobancer bullshit. You can cheat.
But do I want to? I'm sure there's repercussions for it.
There sure
Don't
are.
forget, you can cheat. Moves, technomancer bullshit. Oh, wow. Name, alignment, race.
Yeah, you don't get any of those. So, yeah. I'll talk to you guys in a couple minutes. We'll answer all kinds of questions, and we'll get crazy. Also, say hi to Superfan, who's going to be helping us out tonight.
Hi, Superfan.
Hi, super
Hi.
fan. Don't get us all murdered.
So nice to finally meet you.
Barf.
Same here.